My name is River Joy. I am a military brat, so I am from a little bit of everywhere, but I moved to California my senior year of high school in 2019. And I moved out to Chico for school, started at Chico State, couldn't afford it anymore, so came to Butte, and yeah, now I've just been at Butte since then. At Chico State, I was actually doing interior architecture, and the prerequisites for interior architecture are like studio art classes, and so I started taking all kinds of different studio art classes, and ceramics was one of the last ones that I needed for the requirement, so I started taking it, and yeah, the rest is history. Ceramics has definitely taught me a lot. Honestly, being an art student in general at Butte College has taught me a lot because I was never really planning on doing like art. I just wanted to build houses and design them. So it kind of opened my eyes to a lot, but then ceramics, I actually hated it when I started because I didn't like getting dirty. It wasn't like doing what I wanted it to do, and my vision just wasn't really coming out. But the more I actually worked at it and practiced it, I realized that it just takes patience, and you just have to like learn to work with the clay instead of just trying to control everything. You just have to make adjustments, and honestly, it was a lot like life, and so it's been a really beautiful experience to work with it. My favorite thing I've made so far is actually what I'm making right now. I'm making like a treasure chest with a snake wrapped around it, and that looks cool, but I also am making these bookends that are like guitars, and one's an acoustic guitar and one's an electric guitar. And so I'm making them for my dad, and there's like a little quote on them. I think it's really cute. And yeah, those are my two favorite things that I've been working on. I think there are a lot of ways to make money, especially if you're interested in like art. So maybe I could implement this. You can implement this in a lot of different ways. One, just the skills it teaches you, and two, there's like endless possibilities with clay and ceramics. And so if you wanted to do it for like a practical reason, like making, I don't know, a set of bowls and plates or cups, and you wanted to sell them, or you can make an art piece for a house, all kinds of different things. So yeah, I definitely think that I've learned a lot of useful information. I am like very spiritual, and part of my spirituality is that like the higher power views us as his like artwork or her artwork, you know, doesn't really matter. And it talks a lot about like the potter and the clay, and after being in the situation where I'm like trying so hard to get something to do what I wanted to do, and it's just not doing what I wanted to do, and then having the patience with it to keep at it and make it look beautiful, it's a beautiful representation of what I think like the higher power feels about us, and just wanting to mold us and have us be beautiful and being patient with us. And so it's been a really, honestly, just an amazing aspect of my own spirituality and my relationship with my God and Jesus. So it's been really cool in that aspect as well. It's really important for grown-ups to get their hands dirty and play with like things that we're not used to doing. When you're a kid, you make like mud pies, and you're always doing like fun things outside, and I think you lose a lot of that while you grow up and while you mature. And I think that ceramics and pottery is a great way to bring you back to the fundamental joys of life, which is just relaxing and letting yourself get dirty and making something beautiful and using your imagination and creativity. And those are all things that play a vital role in ceramics and this class. And you meet a lot of cool people too, and see a lot of different perspectives. So it's a really well-rounded class that'll just get you out of your own mindset and try something new. Definitely be patient, and don't beat yourself up too hard, and just let it be an opportunity to grow, and don't take life too seriously. Just have fun and get dirty.
There you go. Okay, sweet.
So awesome.
Thank you.
That was perfect. That's awesome.
That was
Cool. Well, thanks guys, that was fun.